And as I speak here, so the debt to APC left for this country, the SLPP is paying that debt every month, because that's now one of the conditionalities of the IMF for make sure say we pay them debts then the way APC left for this country. So this country, I mean this SLPP government under President Bio, we don't do extremely well, that we inherit the governance with almost a zero economy. We're able to make sure say prudent economic management and rationalization of the economy. We're able to roll out to flagship project. Now we are paying the debt that the APC left upon this nation. And we still pay salary without overdraft.
So COVID, the hit of COVID, not even compared to it be happen. But let's take time, let's go through the public debt. Yeah, we basically now the manifesto SLPP been toxic. Public debt very much high, and then go ensure say they introduce a debt ceiling. In 2018, when SLPP came power, the public debt now been 17.83 trillion. 17.83 trillion. In 2020, because our 2020 budget now I use for analyze. In 2020, they raised them up to 30.71 trillion. 30.71 trillion. So meaning, in the 10 years of APC, because APC made public debt at 2.78 trillion and they raised them up to 17.83 trillion. In the 10 years of APC, the public debt now been 15.04 trillion in the 10 years of APC. Just in these 3 years of SLPP, the public debt rise to 13 trillion in 2020. And even the project and say in 2021, it will go to 14.3 trillion. So just in the SLPP 3 years, public debt don't go to 14.3 trillion. Whilst in the 10 years of APC, public debt now been 15.04 trillion. Just a mere difference of less than 1 trillion. And quite apart from that, what I do, I take into consideration we last census, we say we get about 7 million people left. And I distribute this debt among the 7 million people that will get. Everybody, if everybody for contribute for law go pay the debt to salon get, everybody forgive $425. So if you get a picking safe, now for tell and say this government don't lead me to a debt, when are $425 for each Sierra Leonean, now will for pay. In 2019, they named 15 sub-Sahara countries them, where they classify, they say then the high risk of debt distress. Sierra Leone not been there. Sierra Leone not been there among. Just in 2020, we reached 2.25 billion in 2020. Yeah, we make we the most indebted country. Yeah, and now we external debt in dollars now $2 billion. We domestic debt now $1.1 billion, and we total debt that now for 2020 budget now $3.1 billion. And not ever, in fact, West Africa Monetary Zone, then they advise all nations say them public debt not for exceed 65% of their GDP. But as they talk so, Salon, we public debt right now 77% of the GDP.